Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the Disney classic, The Princess Diaries from 2001, directed by Gary Marshall, who of course was the guy who directed several others, and of course he also worked on TV and what have you. Based on the book of the same name, starring Anne Hathaway in the film that actually would make her a household name and big star, along with Hector Elizondo, Herma Rasso, Mandy Moore, and Julie Andrews. Yep. Anyway, at first I didn't think this was going to be a good movie at all, despite this was getting a G rating. Of course, it proved me wrong. It was good. I loved it. So anyway, now of course upon its opening, it became the second biggest opening for a live-action G-rated flick since Disney's first ever live-action remake of one of their animated features, which of course that was 101 Dalmatians. Yeah. I gotta tell you, this is probably another, live-action Disney feature that got a G rating I didn't think would be good at all, because of course the other one was probably one of the more underrated movies of theirs, and that was Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. I remember that, but I haven't seen that in a long time. But anyway, I'll talk about that movie some other time, maybe. Who knows? But anyway, The Princess Diaries proved to be a big hit than expected. Despite the film got mixed reviews and what have you for its plot and themes, but however, film critics praised Miss Hathaway's performance. Apparently, it proved to be pretty well. And it easily revived Miss Andrews' film career. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get into this review, as I will talk about this movie, so you got 5 seconds to stop this video before I get into the review if you've not seen the movie, because this is a movie I would recommend. I'm giving you a high recommendation, well, a little bit of a recommendation, but I'm not going to give you a 100% recommendation yet. So here's 5 seconds to stop before I go into the review. Okay, you've been warned. Here we go. Now, The Princess Diaries is about a shy high school student named Mia Thermopolis. She resides with her single mother Helen in a refurbished firehouse in San Francisco. Well, Mia's unpopular among her peers, and she suffers from a fear of public speaking while harboring a crush on Josh Bryant, and is often teased by his popular girlfriend, Lana Thomas, played by then pop star and future This Is Us star, Mandy Moore, in her first big film. And of course, after this, she'd go on to be in A Walk to Remember, which I previously reviewed. Let's see. Now, apparently, Mia's only friends are social outcast Lily and her older brother Michael, who secretly harbors feelings for her. So apparently, soon Mia learns from her strange paternal grandmother Clarice, that's Julie Andrews' character, she is learned to be the sole heir to the European kingdom of Genovia. And she's like, "Shut up!" And she's like, "I beg your pardon?" And, well, one of the guys explains to Clarice about the slang that teens use nowadays. Well, anyway, but enough about that. So, Clarice is determined to groom Mia into a refined princess so that she may one day rule the kingdom over which her grandmother currently presides, because Mia had just inherited the throne from her recently deceased father. Well, Mia initially refuses despite being overwhelmed until her mother convinces her to attend her grandmother's princess lessons on the condition that she need not make her final decision until the Independence Day ball in 3 weeks' time. So, she receives a makeover and, let's see, oh yes, in a limousine ride by, Clarice's head of security, Joe, played by Hector Elizondo. Now, of course, I can tell you the makeover was done by Larry Miller, who plays Paulo. And once she goes from a total geek to totally chic, like I said in my recent review of She's All That yesterday, she's just become so adorable. Believe me, I loved it. That was one of my favorite moments of this. So, Mia's transformation causes her schoolmates to treat her differently, but however, her hectic schedule strains her relationship with Lily. So, Mia tells Lily the truth and swears her to secrecy, but however, the public soon learns all this after it's so depressed by Paulo. And the paparazzi begin to pursue her like crazy. Mia soon embarrassed herself at her first state dinner. Well, the queen admits that she found her clumsiness endearing and suggests that they spend quality time together. Well, apparently, while bonding, Clarice explains that although Mia's parents loved each other, they divorced amicably. If I mispronounce that word, I apologize. In order to pursue their own passions. Mia's dad remained in Genovia to eventually become king, and Helen returned to America with Mia to offer her a normal childhood. So, while her popularity grows, Josh invites her to attend the beach party with him. She accepts, causing her to neglect Lily and forego her plans with Michael. While Josh kisses Mia in front of the paparazzi to bolster his own fame, while Lana helps the paparazzi photograph Mia wearing only a towel. Ooh. Well, both photographs are printed, and Clarice is not thrilled with this. Mia promises to redeem herself. So, Joe reminds Clarice that Mia is still both a teenager and her granddaughter, suggesting that the queen reacted too harshly. So, Mia makes amends with Lily and stands up to Lana for bullying a schoolmate. Yeah. Absolutely funny. So Mia invites both Lily and Michael to the ball, but Michael declines, still heartbroken over Mia's initial dismissal. But after Clarice apologizes to Mia for scolding her, she states that she must publicly renounce the throne at the ball. So Mia plans to run away, terrified by this, until she discovers a touching letter from her late father and relents. So her car malfunctions while driving to the ball, stranding her in a downpour until she is retrieved by Joe. And when they finally arrive, Mia's still a bit wet and untied, but she delivers a compelling speech and accepts her role as Princess of Genovia. Soon she changes into a beautiful gown, and Mia accompanies her grandmother to the ballroom where Michael, who has accepted Mia's apology, invites her to dance before confessing their feelings for each other and sharing their first kiss. Blah blah blah. You know the rest. So apparently Mia is shown traveling to Genovia where a pet cat named Fat Louie writes in her diary that she plans to relocate to Genovia with her mother. And that's how the story goes. If you went through this without watching the movie, shame, shame, shame. But I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen The Princess Diaries. This movie's been around for nearly 20 years. Well, next year's going to be the film's 20th anniversary. But anyway, would I recommend it? If you've seen some of this movie, you will know that I do highly recommend it. This is a most definitely, you better believe it. I absolutely love The Princess Diaries. It proved to be a great chick flick and a family friendly oriented rom-com. Disney did a good job than what I had anticipated, so it did well. A few years after this, there would be a second one, The Princess Diaries 2 Royal Engagement. I'll talk about that another time. Now, I have been reading that there might be a possibility of a third one, since Gary Marshall is dead. We're hoping we'll find a new director. Anne Hathaway says she'll possibly be doing this. I think possibly, but I'm sure she'll be doing this. So let's hope for the best and what have you. And that'll do it for my review of The Princess Diaries. Did you like this one or did you not like it? What are your thoughts on this movie? Now, I will tell you more of this. I love the cast, most notably Anne Hathaway and Julie Andrews. They were absolutely good. Hector Elizondo was good. And I loved all the good stuff that occurred. Again, I think this is a film I would recommend to everyone. If you're a Disney fan, or if you're, if you'd like to see Anne Hathaway younger, or maybe if you're even a Mandy Moore fan, because I was a Mandy Moore fan. I mean, she was up there with Brittany, Christina, and Jessica as the four great teen gals I absolutely adored listening to. Seriously. But anyway, I do love the story for this, which that was good. Some of it did have a few mishaps and what have you, but not a whole lot. So this has more ups than downs. So again, check out The Princess Diaries if you haven't. If you went through this without heeding my warning. But anyway, again, please tell me what you thought about the movie in the comment section. Like and subscribe to my channel and click on the bell for more reminders and what have you, be informed on new vids coming up from me. Be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me again next time when I review another one of the late great Gary Marshall's films, and this is probably one of his popular ones, Pretty Woman. So anyway, thank you again for watching my review of The Princess Diaries. Now, if you liked what you saw, you can check out these other great reviews. In the upper left hand corner is my review of The Wedding Singer that I did earlier this week. In the upper right hand corner is my review of A Walk to Remember, which also had Mandy Moore and even a real great role. And in the bottom left hand corner is my recent review of She's All That. In the bottom right hand corner, of course, is the button you can click to subscribe and check out more fun, entertaining stuff with moi, the Big D. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.